Hi, this is the GT500 Super Swap is what I call it. It's a 2012 GT500 that I cut off all the outer sheet metal and then put on 67 sheet metal on top of it. So it's all metal except the hood and the front nose piece. The fender flares are made out of metal, and the rear trunk lid are all metal pieces. You see the pictures. I started with a brand new 2012 GT500, cut off all the outer sheet metal, and started with the inner structure of the 67, and then slowly added on all the pieces. You can see there that they're all made out of metal, and that end result there. And there's a video on GT500 Super Swap on YouTube. The grill is 3D printed in sections all put together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's lots of little 3D printed parts, like for the taillight housings. I made adapters so the new light bulbs will all snap into the old fixtures. And you know, the back of the housings, these lights are 3D printed. So the bottom splitter is made out of fiberglass that was handmade.
And the engine here?
The engine right now is pretty much stock except the cold air intake and a tune. After 4 years of weekends, I just wanted to drive it. Now I'll get to engine modifications later at some point.
Sure, right.
Yeah. Interior-wise, it's mostly the 2012 interior with the Recaro seats, and the door panels are modified TMI like 67 door panels, and the gauge bezels are 3D printed also.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it has a 4-point roll bar in the back.
And then the paint.
I did everything except the paint. I had Hot Rods by Greg in Lake Bluff do the paint.
Okay.
It took me 4 years of weekends to do everything, and if I was going to do the paint, it would have been another 2 years or so.
And then how is this for the room? Enough room for the...
Yes, there's no rubbing, and it has I-box suspension on it. It's all adjustable, so I can adjust the ride height on it. It has electric cutouts for the exhaust, so I can go open exhaust on the sides.
Right.
And then the magnet flow mufflers in the back.
And then those rims are...
Bose.
Okay.
A Bose forged.
That's nice. That is nice.
They were
How
handmade
did
for
you
this.
come up with this creative idea to do this?
Well, I've always loved the 67 Shelby. It's always been one of my favorite cars. You know, but as you get older and stuff, I wanted something a little bit more comfortable and something I could drive and do some track days and things with. You know, and when the 05s first came out, the wheelbase was real close to the same, so I knew it was close to fitting. So I knew the 2012 was 3 inches wider, so I had to narrow it a little bit. That's why you have to have the fender flares.
And the size of the tires in the back?
They're 335s.
And
so the side pipes had to be added because the newer cars are much taller.
right.
So I had to add like 5 inches on the bottom, so I did the side pipes.
What everyone would want to know is, how does the car drive?
Oh, it drives like a brand new car. It's got 1,700 miles on it right now, and it just drives like a brand new Shelby. It's a lot of fun.
Does it drive like a 2012 or does it drive like a 60?
It drives exactly like a 2012. And I put a Dynamat in it, so it's all nice and quiet. There's no rattles. The doors, you know, I made sure that I didn't want any rattles since it was a new car.
And with the white tires up front, how does that work out?
I haven't really noticed that much difference than the original one, but I only drove it 300 miles before I took it apart, so it drives still fine to me.
There you go.
There are 245s in the front, or 275s in front.
And you were saying that you were going to perhaps do the engine later.
At some point, I want to do more performance stuff.
Right. And what do you think you'll do?
I'll probably start with some cooling stuff, and then a pulley, and maybe a throttle body, a supercharger. Who knows? It all depends. You know, once I start driving, have fun with it. Once I want it, to go faster, then I'll add more stuff. But right now, it drives fun, and it's a blast to drive. So right now, it's fine.
And do you have room for the trophy today?
I've got a couple of trophies so far. I got a Editor's Choice at a Carcraft Nationals in Milwaukee, and Award of Excellence. I got 2 awards of the Carcraft Naturals. All right, thanks for watching.
Please, please, please subscribe. We appreciate it.